So, can I get a burger or something?
Bro, get out of there! Anyways, so let's just start with the video. Yeah, I just don't want to hold your time, so let's just go. It's Donnie. I just like Donnie. Yes, I know I like the color blue, but I like Donnie from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. For the mods, that's going to be really hard because there's too many, but currently what I liked as a staple for me, for the three, for me personally, if I'm going for a simple one, it's the original Gotti mod, Sonic.exe, the V1 through V2, versus Tord mod, BB Pantu's version. And then songs, that's going to be a little hard because there's too many FNF songs to really count as a favorite. Because there's too many to count, but currently what I'm listening to, what I like the most, it's bass FNF Pico Mix. And then characters, you could say I have a few. Like, I'll just say three that I like personally. Not as favorites, but I'll just say this. From characters that I like from the mods, it's either Agati, Tord, or Lord X. But there.
Oh wait, that wasn't it. That was full power. There's another sparking in here.
Oh, okay.
It's blue. Literally, my favorite color is blue. Y'all know this. Come on. I literally wear blue as my character. Because my room is literally blue right now. Weather... I don't know. I like sunny. And then for season, it's summer. Y'all can fight me all you want, but I like summer more than winter. I can't stand being in the fucking cold because my allergies act up. I get a lot more tired because of the goddamn ice cold wind. Yes, I know I could do the same thing with the normal goddamn cold air, but it's just like this one's just a lot more different. Plus, I don't like getting up in the goddamn morning just to be fucking cold. Well, for the Pico mixes that was requested on here, it depends, really. Depends if I actually want to do the song or not, or there's an FLP version for it, where it has the entire thing, where like the instrument is already remade on everything. But everything else, it's a maybe. Casanova, Gospel, maybe. Depending if I really want to do this song. And what do I do on the soft mod? Honestly, the soft mod is not my favorite in terms of characters, really. No, it's not homophobic, it's just because back then the writing wasn't really that great and you could have done way better with Benjamin and fucking Pico back then. Now it's kind of fixed, really. I don't know, I'm not really into like romanticizing these characters, honestly. I mean, I'm not too much into the romance comedy, into the romance part of the genre, but it's just it's fine. And if I ever did a mod for my mod, it would have been OC's, just mine in general. It'd be just fun songs in general, but thank you.
I got black, I got white, I got red, I got blue, I got green, I got yellow. What you want?
When did I do this for making these videos was... the short answer is that back then I used to do anime edits, and then later once my motivation died out, I switched to FNF because back in somewhere early 2022, almost about 2 years ago, FNF was really popping up back then. And then I made covers, and it was pretty fun. And then I thought, what if I made my covers a little better? So I actually did get a lot more practice on FL Studio Mobile because I was on phone back then. My covers weren't that great until I got a little bit of attraction, and then later on I got a PC. Sorry, why did I say laptop? I got a little PC. I managed to increase the quality of my covers. Well, not too much. It's just the same shit. But yeah, what motivated me for my videos? Let's just say I wanted to become a YouTuber back then, but it's just because of how I'm a small YouTuber, it was a lot harder. So yeah, the motivation there wasn't that great, but I started to get a lot better, and I just had more fun with FNF covers, which I think everyone else should have fun with FNF covers instead of worrying about attention or anything else, really. I mean, for me, if I do covers of FNF covers, it'd be pure fun. And plus, I know my covers suck. It does not matter. My covers suck anyway. So yeah, that's the whole story. I don't want to go too long into detail of why I want to do covers.
I remember when I fought Up Dog. Good times. Who's Up Dog?
No, it's What's Up Dog.
What's Up Dog? Kill yourself.
I wish, but if I had the chance, I would definitely do it. But the problem is because of how I'm still living with my parents, so yeah, I don't want them to think I'm a schizo or something. And plus, they do shout out my real name, so I don't want that to happen. So yeah, eventually it might happen, but it's not gonna happen, sadly. It'll probably go something like this.
I wonder if there's a McDonald's around here.
Christ the Redeemer, absolutely brilliant.
There he is! Fucking right to the left side of the cheese, guy!
It's mostly pizza, burgers. Sometimes I go into different areas like seafood. I like shrimp a lot more, but I've been tasting more like meatloaf. I do eat pasta. I have tried lasagna and I liked it. Now, I've tried legs and crab legs and lobsters. What did I say? Just regular legs? No, I've tried seafood. But yeah, I'm not that basic, even though I'm a big I mean, it's a maybe. I mean, I did explain on the last question that it's a potentially maybe if I'm in the mood for it. I just don't want my channel to be just known for that guy who did Mid-Fight Masses Pico Mix. So yeah, it's a maybe.
They called us freaks, so let's get freaky.
They called us freaks, so let's get freaky. They called us freaks, so let's get freaky. They called us freaks, so let's get freaky. They called us freaks.
Love it. Love it. Great. It's just great.
Backshots or a good career?
A good career. Choosing a good career over short-term pleasures can lead to a long-term stability.
It's a potentially maybe if I can try to get the rhythm right, but overall, it's depending on who's the next character that everyone's going to make a FNF mix out of it. Yeah.
Markiplier, and I am officially back. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Overall, I like the Pico mix. It was a lot better than what we had the last update, which, I mean, to be fair, it was going to be better than the last update. The only one that I was a little disappointed with, it was South Pico mix. It wasn't too terrible, but I was a little disappointed at how the instrument went. It could have been better, but it's just because I didn't like how the instrument was. Even the fan version was slightly better. For the base game update, I think it was alright. There were some Erect remixes that could have been fixed. I'm looking at you, Erect, and the original Spooky Erect, but overall, it was better. I give it a 8.2 out of 10. The other update, it was a 7.8. It wasn't bad, but it could have been better. Cheese is great. I like it. It's very good. It's one of the best ones that I had. There's different types of cheese. There's like Gouda. There's like mozzarella. There's cheddar. We don't talk about American cheese, but overall, it's very good. And what do I rate between the yellow and the white cheese? Not gonna lie, I prefer white cheese over the yellow cheese. Yellow cheese is fine, but I think the white one's better. To answer both of those questions, if I ever played a sport, I have played sports before. I'm way better at soccer. Shut the hell up. I know I'm Mexican, yes. But I do play soccer. It's pretty good, but I haven't played it since, I didn't have anyone else to play, and I don't go outside as much. But yeah, I do play soccer. And if I ever work out, not really. Since it costs money for all that gym stuff, and I don't want to be broke because of this goddamn inflation. But yeah, I don't want to go too in detail. I mean, I'm not that weak, but I'm not that strong either. But yeah, I go into walks outside so I don't become a lazy piece of shit who can't do anything. And also, I don't want to be one of those people who likes children and minors, because that's not cool. I'm gonna touch. It's neither. I really don't got any. I also put them in a jar. Even if I would, I probably wouldn't just like look them up into the internet and just look at their designs and shit. because I know what the internet has done to them. Yes, even I can't escape it because people are weird. But yeah, I don't have a favorite because I got forced to. Because if you didn't know, I have 2 younger siblings that they're minors, and I can't put them into my channel because, you know, it'd be weird. But yeah.
Whatever Daddy wants, Daddy gives.
Go ahead and clock out for me.
I don't know, maybe it's because I can do this. I'm at my local McDonald's, so I don't know, really. So, let's go check. Oh yeah, this costed me $7. Okay, I got the meal. It's just McDonald's, I guess. I mean, that's kind of cool. I don't know. Alright, so we got the McDonald's here, right? I got a Dr. Pepper and some shit, I don't know. If you can't tell, I drive, so, yeah. I know how to drive, so I got the fucking nuggets and shit. Because you want to know how much it cost me? This cost me $7! On some fries or something. Alright, let's taste the food. Yes. What the fuck am I talking about? Okay, fries. If you couldn't tell, I'm at a car wash. I'm going to say this in case of people just getting weirded out by me, but this is just new information. But like, I ate my chicken nuggets with like barbecue. Is that weird? Barbecue, right? Guys. In this part of the segment, I just yap about a few minutes.
What the? This didn't happen 13 years ago!
As for the FNF covers, I've already explained before, but I made it because of FNF blowing up in early 2022, and I really wanted to make these covers. And also for the rewrites of Tom's World, Matt's World, and Towards World V1 and 2 in my vision. It's because of how these bad reskins are everywhere. It's just they're focusing on too much of the reskins. They're not really focusing on the story-wise to see a difference because they kind of look similar-ish. I don't know. Its world character, it has to be 2004 through 2008 Toward. This character was really great, and we can all agree that version is better than what Legacy tried. And also, my favorite AU out of the bunch, I like more of Matt's World, not gonna lie, because they kind of fix of what Tom's they kind of fix it. Well, I mean, in my version, I'm just gonna say this: I fixed the way of how these two are canonically look alike from their Legacy counterpart and the original design, because I feel like his design's always been the more underrated in any AU with him, because he's only used for the 2004 design. So it's just like, why don't we extend that instead of just being a 2004 design? And here he is, in all of his glory. And not gonna lie, I think I prefer this over just, you know, the simple shit of just like, oh, you have 2 Toms and you can't tell which one is the real one, which, that's what I hate. Like, why keep them the similar design instead of just adding some variety, just like using their old design, because I think it works well. I like analog horror, but it's just like, it's alright as it is. I think there's gotta be more unique analog horrors. I mean, you can't the one that I'm watching that I guess you can kind of consider analog horror is the Shin Sonic series, which I like. I like the Shin Sonic series because it takes a different way of Sonic, because horror and Sonic the Hedgehog go really well. I mean, if we exclude the original version of Sonic.exe, then every EXE that's been remade or reimagined that isn't using a fucking human design to be scary, then you can be fine. Well, I mean, I don't know how I feel about, Needle Mouse's design and just Sarah just, being in her human form. Since I feel like do you need humans to be scary? Because I think Eldritch Cosmic Horror is a lot better than using a human vessel. So yeah. Analog horror is good, but I think you can make it only good if it focuses on the horror aspect, because everything else can be just trash, because you're not taking the aspect of horror in like a good way. Because if you make the writing bad and the horror not appearing strongly on its part, then what are you even calling this?
Thrilling. That's all I gotta say.
Tú te crees fuertecito, guachín, pero yo soy más fuerte.
I'm going to be completely honest, there's no definitive answer of how to explain this, but it's more likely of how your heart feels, or how does the rhythm feel in your head. Because the way how you make Pico mixes, or the way how I do it, it's basically morely in your head. I don't rush in, because I definitely learned my lesson with the previous one I did before. But it's more like how you feel in your head, and you take inspiration from the other Pico mixes, either bass or fan made. Because there's no really a definitive answer, but if it's coming from your heart or coming from your ears or your brain thinking, oh, this sounds nice, this sounds like a good idea, then just take it, because there's no definitive answer. I mean, I'll show you guys on my screen of how I do in the middle of the night. I will say this, these vocals are not great. Also, lo-fi Pico mix in my take might happen, but there's already a couple of them if you want to look. So I'll just show y'all in the screen. Honestly, I don't know. I'll probably do some gaming videos if FNF didn't come out. Because I'm gonna be honest, back then I didn't do a lot of FNF content because it didn't exist. Because I did a lot of anime edits. So yeah, I'll probably show one on my screen right now. But yeah, that's what would I've done if I didn't do any of that, or I just didn't just show up on YouTube at all. Because at the last end of my anime edit career, I just gave up because of my motivation. So yeah.
The miners take down Darkwing! Oh, miner! Great effort, Dark.
So on this question, this one might be a little confusing for others. There's no really a way to be like me, honestly, how I do my remixes, because there's no actual definitive answer on explaining this one, because normally I'm an experimental remixer. Because I normally don't do like a one-trick pony, or like y'all don't feel like every single time I do a remix, quote-unquote, on my shitty covers, y'all might think these sound similar. I mean, you can look back on these. I mean, sure, you can see some of the similar factors, but I'm pretty sure y'all cannot hear, or y'all probably don't know how my remixes sound. My terrible shitty remixes are based on Jersey Club. Basically, most of these are inspired by hip-hop or rap, but I'm not into too much of the hip-hop or rap. I do like when they remix it pretty hard, because most of these remixes do go hard. That isn't FNF, but yeah, I normally use, different types of like snares, kicks, drums, all this and that, but yeah, there's probably no definitive answer, but I'm just an experimental, since I'd rather not be a one-trick pony every single time. But I'm going to show y'all how I do it. It's not going to be like all the time how I do it, but it's probably how y'all get to feel, because of the way how I do my remixes. It's not like, ooh, it's like, oh, he just adds beats, or ooh, he just adds kicks. No, it's just more like how I feel to the heart, or what do I need to add on there. It's more or less like a longer guessing game, I guess. It's like, how do you feel? Like, do you want the beats to be like in place, or do you need to like, have some, cool kicks and snares and, hi-hats or some shit? But yeah, it's more like an experimental remix, not much of like a main, like, it's not like a one-trick remix, because if it wasn't one-trick remix, y'all would have hated it, because the way of how it sounds. But yeah, most of my stuff is inspired by Jersey Club, which, if you don't know what's Jersey Club, look it up. So I'm gonna present you all in my screen of how I do it. It's not it's not my strongest, but it's mostly the more fun in this remix. I'm just gonna use Norway Early Hall remix as an example because I really can't show too much because I rather not go too deep into the remix. So let me show you all on my screen. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up. I'm not going to make this too long since the video is already almost 20 minutes. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this Q&A. Sorry if it took me a while. I just wanted to record some gameplay, and right now I'm currently finishing this video up as of late at like 8 p.m. and I really want to finish this video. But yes, I want to conclude with this video with a final message. Please be happy with yourselves. Find joy of what you like. If you don't like anything, you have multiple choices. Because for me, when I make FNF covers, it's more of a enjoyment. Because even if I stress out on the covers I don't like, enjoy yourselves. Love your family, love your friends, love everything you wanted. And don't be too negative in your life, because being negative in your life won't help you in anything. Just enjoy others. Find people that can help you indefinitely, and try not to be the biggest asshole you can be, because that's not what you want to be. Be respectful, be nice. I know this is corny, but everyone has to be a good person, because I've done some terrible things as well, but not severe to the point that I need to be a child toucher. No, I've learned my lessons. I've never touched a child. I will never do that. Even if I did, I made y'all disappointed of what I did, and even if that happens, it won't happen. So I hope y'all enjoy this, and thank you for the 2000.